Hey guys, it's Melissa with Practically Creative. Welcome back. We're almost done with our chicken salad quilt by Lori Holt, copyright 2022 by Riley Blake Designs. This week's pattern is number 11, Myrtle, and she is a cutie pie. I'll put a picture in here so you can see what she's supposed to look like, and then we'll get started on doing this block. Hey guys, welcome back to Chicken Salad. We're up to block 11, Myrtle. And Myrtle is, wow, I can't believe we're already up to block 11. I'm going to go ahead and get some glue on the back of her so I can start putting her down. No heat and bond again this week. I just decided to go ahead and do it this way. Actually, I pre-recorded these videos before I had surgery on my hand because I wasn't sure how long the recovery was going to take. So I apologize, but that's the way it went. I just wanted to make sure that everything was recorded and up there just in case recovery for my hand takes longer than I anticipate. So I'm going to put her beak in here, and I'm looking at the picture to be able to do all this. There's her beak. There's heat and bond on some of these pieces, but not on all of them. I'm just making sure that everything is lined up the way I want it before we start ironing things down. And Myrtle's little wing goes right here, lines right up along the edge. She's a pretty simple chick. She doesn't have any extra chicks with her. She doesn't have any craziness going on. So she's really simple. And she's going to be a one video chicken, just like a couple of the others have been. All right, so I've got everything in place where I want it. The glue is already holding down, but we're going to iron everything down. And just like every other week, we're just going to set the iron down and not move it, just to dry everything up on the glue. There was a little bit of friction pen left back there at the back. I went ahead and ironed over that so that it's out of the way. And I am giving it just a couple of extra seconds just to make sure that all that glue goes down. Before you start appliquing, you want to make sure that your glue is dry. The glue will gum up your needle on your sewing machine. So if you use regular glue to do this, make sure that it's ironed dry before you start putting any sewing stitches in here. I would even advise to let it dry overnight before you do the applique, but that is of course your choice. So that's Miss Myrtle. I'm probably going to put her name back here behind her, but that's what she looks like so far. Let's get you a full view of her. She's a pretty blue chicken, and she's got everything glued on. It's all holding. I want to show you that that glue does hold. Now, it won't hold for long. I would probably, at most, 48 hours before I went ahead and sewed this. If you go more than 48 hours, you may find that some of that glue lifts up. And just so you know, when you wash your quilt the first time, all the glue that we've put down behind any of the pieces will come off. The only thing that won't come off is that heat and bond. And see, the glue's already I may not have put glue all the way down to that edge, but let's put a little glue there. Make sure that our leg is going to stay where we want it. Always cap your glue, because if you don't, you run the risk of your glue drying out. Ask me how I know. And the glue's super cheap at Walmart right now. I bought a 2-pack of it for 50 cents, I think. So it's like 25 cents a tube for it. So next step is let's embroider Myrtle, get her applique down. And I'm going to let everything cool off before I put her under my sewing machine. Ow. I'm going to put Myrtle's name in a different spot on her. I'm going to put it over here behind her. And I'm just putting her in the hoop right now. And we've done this before, but I'm still going to show you again. I'm putting Myrtle in. I've got the stabilizer in there. I'm tightening up the hoop. And then I'm going to insert Myrtle gently in the machine. The reason I keep saying gently is none of this requires tons of strength to be able to do. So she's in the machine. Let's go over here and program all of this. So I'm going to pick my alphabet. And her name is M. And I'm going to make it small so I don't forget. Let's go over here to Y, R, T, L, E. Check it. It says Myrtle, and we're going to click OK. And then set. I'm going to hit Edit End, and then I am going to adjust where the stitch is at. And then I'm going to use this button to place Myrtle's name. So let's show you what that looks like whenever I press that button. It's going to show me where it's at. I'm going to move it over one to the right, so it's a little more up underneath her. Okay. I think that's good, so let's click OK on the machine. I'm going to drop the presser foot. That turns the button green for us, and I'm going to click Start. I will fast forward through the stitching out of the name because it does take about a minute, 2 minutes, and I don't think you want to watch that in real time, but I am going to show it for you. So let's stitch. So Myrtle is finished embroidering. We're going to remove her from the hoop gently, or at least from the machine. And I'm going to unwind and then remove the top of the hoop and take Myrtle out. Let's bring her down here where we can see everything. There's her name. And there she is. I think she looks pretty good. She's going to get eyes. She's the next to the last block. Only one more block to go, guys. We're almost there. So let's give you a good look. And I will take some pictures for you and put them in after the video just so you can see her up close. Thank you for watching.